Hello, my name's Celia Bray and I'm a psychologist and owner of Somatic Psychology, which is a business that works offering counselling and therapy, family constellations and other healing modalities. Now, in this video, I'm going to be talking to you about a bit about my qualifications and my experience. And it's important that you know that, because coming to see a psychologist or coming for therapy is quite a vulnerable experience. And it's important that you know whether you can trust me or not, whether you have a sense that my experience and my skills are what you're looking for, and my approach actually matches the kind of work that you'd like to do. So whether you're someone who's new to counselling and you've never done it before, in which case you're probably very nervous about it, or someone who's been counselling before but is looking for a different approach. Perhaps you've done more of the cognitive behavioural therapies and you're looking for something that's a little bit different to support you with your healing. So I have over 25 years experience working in private practice psychology, as well as working with community development, because I believe that a healthy community supports healthy mental health. So I really can look at the whole system and have that bigger picture approach when I'm working with people. I also work with the wisdom in the body in terms of healing. So with somatic psychology, we acknowledge the mind-body connection is essential in doing any trauma healing or emotional healing work. And that's because the body holds the experiences that we've had, even when the mind has forgotten them. And so when we start to learn how to listen to our bodies and understand how our bodies want to communicate with us, then we have a really beautiful opportunity to trust how the body wants to let trauma go, because it does, and it knows how to do that once we get our minds out of the way. So if you feel like your body's on overdrive, or you're feeling like that anxiety, or you're feeling that sense of flatness and there's a heaviness around you, that's your body talking to you. You might also feel like you just can't stop, like you're on the go and you're so used to being on the go, and how do you actually stop? And it's exhausting. And so your body's got you and your mind have got you on this treadmill. So how do we come back and pause and regenerate? So the work I've done in Australia. I've also worked in Kenya and India, in Canada and the US. I've won awards for the programs that I have set up and run that really empower people to trust their authentic vision for themselves and their communities, and to actually learn how to make that happen in the real world. So I've won awards for that in my work overseas as well as in Australia. I've worked with the United Nations. I've worked with the Australian government as well as government in Kenya. And I have the experience. So what's important for you to know is that I get it. I get what it takes for people to change. I get the barriers in people's lives to changing. And I get how important it is to work with all of you, mind, body, and spirit, to make that alignment possible, so that you do feel like you can step forward, and you do feel like you can also step into yourself and trust yourself and be more comfortable in your own skin. So if any of this resonates with you, feel free to reach out, and I will look forward to meeting you. Thank you.